Ooh, look at it be alive. That's communications of, I'm no novice to your goddess. If there's one thing that gets in the way of a good time, it's people.
Enter Hector, created in 2000 and updated in 2005, was the first interactive installation exploring relationships between text and the body as part of the non-aggressive narrative. Intended for intimate, one-on-one experiences, the piece combines conceptual and aesthetic principles from more traditional installation, interactive art, and performance poetry.
Go the H, feel the L.
Enter Hector makes use of a literalized performance space. Its viewers enter through black and red velvet curtains and into an expanding sea of spotlit white fabric. The interaction space is approximately 8 meters long, where the width at the entrance begins the size of a doorway and expands to that of a large projection screen. Most viewers stop at a hot spot about 2/3 of the way down the corridor, where the wind meets from 2 blowing fans. The space asks viewers to leave behind their everyday performance of self and attempts to accent each step and movement as a rich performative gesture.
If there's only one thing. Pathetic, sympathetic, empathetic, apathetic.
Upon entering, viewer participants meet with an almost real-time abstraction of themselves, an outline drawn with large black dots. The closer they are to the screen and camera, the larger their image becomes. Hector's thoughts, in the form of text, float around them in animated sequence. With this exterior representation of their bodies, viewers turned performers can grab and trigger Hector's text. Each word that a viewer's outline touches will stop, turn red, and recite a line of poetry. The aforementioned hotspot is where a performer could stand still without any of Hector's words accidentally touching them and causing unwanted triggers.
The way of good time is people. And go the H, feel the L. Ooh,
the Enter Hector software does not work as one would suspect, and pushes viewers to act in ways they normally wouldn't. Rather than traditional body tracking software, the code is written in such a way that only the outermost points on the horizontal axis are shown. For example, if you put your arms up in a V, your head disappears. The piece was originally exhibited on an old 8500 Macintosh, which ran relatively slowly. In the updated version, I've imitated this minor lag. The lag, combined with the intuitive, unexpected paradox of its awkward, limited body interaction, creates less of a mirror and more of a call and response space, much like that of a poet and his or her audience. Meaning is found in the space between body and text, and the half-second lag becomes that space between. Its intention is to frustrate, excite, and make viewers work harder towards communication in a complex intercourse.
There's just one thing, if there's only one thing. Go the H, feel the L. Ooh, look at it be alive.
As viewer participants learn how to perform this space, they move in new ways. Whether they are trying to speak or doing their best to avoid it, Hector forces them to go between the same exaggerated gestures and jerky expressions that he does. I've watched some viewers crawl into a ball and lash out at his words with their arms. Others dance and play on the fringes in an attempt to speak quickly and all at once, while still others get up close to the screen and squirm around words so as not to speak.
Sympathetic, empathetic, apathetic.
Enter Hector is a recognition of the negotiations and contradictions inherent to the performance of communication and of self. We are asked to use our bodies as a writing and speaking tool, to create a poetic language of gesture, and to explore what we already know, but do not know we know. Through a fictional other, we converse and are versed without verse.
Saturated with